YouTube? It's William. Welcome to the Whelen Mean first setup, our initial setup, test setup. As you can see, I'm sitting down comfortably in it. You could go all the way back to, well, probably about 2.5 feet from the edge here. Plenty of room to lay down. I'm 6 feet, so you can see how much room I've got. And you could go all the way back to this part. Got a little pocket here. So give you some dimensions, final dimensions on it. From the back to the front edge is about 5.5 feet, I would say. To sit in it dry is 10 feet. So you have 10 feet lengthways to be perfectly dry. And you could, if you had real inclement weather, you could let this flap down. And stake it to the ground and be even drier. Just to show you how much room you would have in there that way. You'd have a little over 3 feet, about 3 feet 2 inches. So plenty of room for one guy to lay down in there. Have his gear on both ends. These flaps will just lap over. And you could tie them back to the other stakes back over here. So let me reposition the camera and I'll show you some of the sewing. I sewed part of it and my mother sewed part of it. For someone to learn to sew and try to do this, I would not recommend it, because it is a pain. You have to know a little bit of what you're doing, and I don't. So that's the reason I didn't video it, is because, well, if you know how to sew, then you'll understand what we did. If you don't know how to sew, then you might want to have somebody do it for you. So let me get the camera and I'll show you around and show you all the tie-outs, how the tie-outs were done, and the seams and all of that. So hang with me. Okay, we'll start with the back side. I placed a tie-out right in the middle of it so that I could, as it showed here, I could extend it out a little bit and give me more room on the inside. Okay, I have tie-outs, just loop tie-outs, every 2 feet along the edge. Okay, and then across the top, the ridge line, you could use a rope like I'm showing here, or you could use some sort of poles, however you want to do it. And what I was trying to show, I don't know if it got in the camera or not, but see these flaps for the front, you can actually just tie that in there to one of your stakes back here, and you're pretty much closed in. So just to show you the seams, basically all we did was fold it over and put a double stitch in it. The tie-outs is just double sewn or triple sewn. I thought about putting reinforcement over it, but my thought was if I had to do a repair, then I didn't want to have to go through another piece of material to repair it or try to chase down the end that was loose. I wanted to be able to see it so I could do just a repair without having to rip out any reinforcement. So that's the reason I didn't put anything over the top of it. Okay, now on the inside, let me show you what I did on the inside. Okay, right where the tie out is, for the back tie out, I put a pocket so that I can keep a cell phone in there, or a flashlight, or a pistol, or whatever I wanted to keep in there. Now, as you can see, with this top folded back over the top of it, I mean, you have plenty of room in there for one person and just tons of gear. If two people wanted to get cozy, they could actually use this setup. But just to show you how much room, I'm gonna measure how much room there is to this from this seam to the ground. And I don't have it real tight. I mean, the ridge line is not as tight as it can go. So, but anyway, let me put a stick on it and I'll show you a measuring stick and show you. Okay, you have about 3 feet from that point, but like I said, you could tighten this up and you could get quite a bit more. You could actually pick this up with stiff poles, and you could probably get 40 inches easy, maybe 45. It just depends on how you wanted to set it up. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me on this. Just another little spec. The weight on this currently right now before waterproofing is applied is about 5.5 pounds. So as far as lightweight, it is very lightweight still. So we'll see what it weighs once waterproofing is applied. And that would be the next step. That would be part 4. This is part 3, just the initial setup and review type of thing. So right now I'm going to stick it in the washing machine with hot water and wash it. And I'm going to put it in the dryer and dry it on high heat. That's just so that I can expand the fibers and get it ready for the waterproofing application. Okay? So I appreciate you guys for joining me on this, and hope you're enjoying it. And until the next one, you guys be safe. Take plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you soon.